Welcome to the Layman Seminary. My wife and I were here to continue our series on Let's Learn Biblical Hebrew. And so we ask you to learn that with us. Janet's not showing herself today, but she's there. Say hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Okay, there's Janet. All right, so Janet, I want you to do something different than what we did last time, okay? I want you to sound this out, not write, not spell it out, okay? So sound it out.
How can I sound it out? I'm not that equipped yet. I need to write it down so that I can sound it out.
All right, what sound does this make?
Patak.
Yes, good. What sound does this make?
E like
Yes, eh.
E, A. Oh, eh.
It's a short E, sego. Okay.
Yeah, sigo. E, that's E. A,
All right,
E.
so ah, sound that out.
Sure. Wait. Sure.
No, we got
Sure.
share. Yes, share. Good. So this is a relative pronoun. So it's who, which, that. Okay. And there's other options like where, like particular places, or when, particular time, things like that. We'll go into more detail about that later on. Okay, good. All right. Do the same thing here. Sound it out. Don't write it out. Okay. So I want you to be like a little kid. I want you to think like in your brain, what you should be thinking is, what sound does Aleph make? And what's your answer? I can't hear you.
He said that, what sound is like? I said, left silent.
Yes,
Then
it's
what?
silent, so you don't pronounce it, right? So then you go to the next one. You go to the next one. Remember, you're going down and up. So the consonant's here, the vowel is here.
Silent. Can I do this? Because I'm practicing. I'm baby, okay? Silent. Then it is the patak or A. I cannot pronounce it if I didn't write it down. Sorry. If you are in a hurry, so don't mind that.
Okay, I'll let you.
Silent.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you write it down. But whenever we get to the part wherever it doesn't give you vowels and you're still responsible to pronounce it, I'm going to require you to pronounce it. So I was trying to teach you how to do it now, so that you don't struggle later. But if you want to do it this way, I'll give you that freedom. But
maybe in the future, I'm not that equipped yet, as I said earlier.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
I can do that later, but I cannot do that now.
All right, we'll do it. Do what you can do now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was going.
Spell it out.
This is did okay, Kav.
Janet, write it out and then sound it out.
A cub.
No. If you're doing what you were doing a while ago, look. Knee. Knee. Do you see that?
One is I. Oh, this one is silent.
No.
This is a cup.
Knee. This is Herrick Yod. That's why it has a house to indicate that that's a historical long vowel. Knee. Do you see it?
Yeah, the yod, the Y is Y. Ani. So Ani.
Knee.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
This
Why Ani? What is this?
knee is the word I. It's a pronoun. That's
Yeah. What is?
knee. Knee.
How become that name?
Because that's a noon with the
Oh, yes.
I.
Yes. I forgot the letter noon. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought this is a
Okay. It's all right.
Ani. Ani. It's Ani. It's not
Yes.
Ani. Ani. Ani.
Ani. All right. So go to the next one.
Ani. And then next one is, my goodness, this is for, uh, this is new for me.
Okay, we'll write it out. New for you.
No, I cannot read it out because I knew. I do not know because I knew that. This one is E. Is that E?
No. Comments, Janet.
Oh,
Ah.
comments.
I'll tell you what. I want you to pray to yourself. Hold on, Janet. I want you to pray to yourself. Okay? Take a pause, close your eyes, and pray to yourself. And then I want you to look at the word and translate. Okay? Just start talking when you're ready.
Struggling with the words. That's why it's make me pissed off because it's difficult to remember the things that makes me mad at myself.
But it's inductive learning. The way you learn is by missing things. So don't worry about that. Just do it. If you miss it, you'll go back and learn it. It's fine. Go ahead, do your writing.
This one is new. Silent. It's silent. It's is this the
Yes.
I'm guessing now. I don't want to guess. I just want to know what it is, not guessing.
It's a
So,
yes.
uh,
Write it down. Put it in English. Oh, do that first.
Anikay.
You're close. You're close. Remember, this is a holum. O
What
sound.
that mean?
Anoki.
Anoki. Oh, okay. If this, it becomes O sound. Anoki. That's why I don't know. Anoki. Why?
Anoki. So you have Ani and Anoki. Both of them mean I.
Is that man and woman?
No, it's just I. Would that all you need to know is it's I. Two different ways of saying I. Okay.
Okay. And this one is ba ba bahay bye. Oh, sorry. I didn't see it. This one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
No. So this is a tav.
How is that become tav?
It's a T.
What is that in the letter? Oh.
That's a dot, a doggish. Well, you
So
will
what
learn
the
about the dot later, but it's a T no matter what.
letter is this? I forgot.
What?
The letter of this one. What is this one letter is one?
Where? Hey, who opened the gate?
I know, but this one, I'm asking this one, not the hay one.
That's tav. That's T.
Tav. Goodness, you always said tav, and I didn't know that that's the tav.
Well, the one way that you can remember it is it looks like a, you know what a top hat is? A big hat that somebody wears. Like here's their eyeballs. Here's their nose, like Frosty the Snowman. A top hat. Well, this is a tav hat. So that might help you remember it. It's a tav tap. It's a tav hat, or you could say toe tap, like it's tapping its toe.
Oh, that's an Egyptian head.
Be sure you're close to your mic, wherever your mic is.
Oh my mic is my computer.
I can't hear you, Janet.
Why? Hello.
Now I can hear you.
Oh my goodness, this is not for me. I need to bow down to my keyboard in order for you to hear me.
Well, you make me talk to my butt in my phone.
But I cannot see the, if I'm keep on doing like this, I cannot see my screen because I'm bowing my keyboard.
Oh, maybe you can put your keyboard up to your mouth.
The same thing, I cannot see my screen.
Okay, all right.
I'm so close and my head is on my screen.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna get you a microphone soon. But all right. So how do you sound this? Did you sound this out? Did you write it out?
Lord,
Yeah, you have okay.
yeah,
But there's a rule later on, we'll learn about the dots. But for right now, this looks like ata. Do you see that?
hey, H. Oh, okay, silent H.
Comets, hey.
Shalom. La is have H.
Yeah,
Shalom.
like Sarah. That may be what's
that's
going on. But what's interesting is this is masculine. Ata is the masculine form for you.
Mm.
Okay.
In singular. Yeah, in singular. Yeah, you is have a plural meaning. But that one is a singular meaning.
Yes.
Of
Ata, you.
attack, attack you.
Attack you. Yeah, you could do that. I'm going, instead of attack you, I'm going to ata you, because men are mean, right? And so they're going to ata you. You could do something like that. I don't know. Whatever helps you memorize it. Okay. Now, you're going to learn a new rule on this one. You want to try to sound this one out or write it out?
Ate, ate.
No, we're not Filipino, right? But close. When you have a shavai at the end of a word, it's silent.
Oh, so at,
At,
ata.
at.
Yeah, at.
Yes. So later on, you'll find out that there's certain feminine forms that will have this at the end, this tav at the end. Okay. All right. So going forward. All right. So
Learn that.
what is this,
You
Janet?
is wow, but why it's an and?
Because vav can mean and. It's a conjunction.
Hey, it's the da. My goodness.
And yeah, ha can be the. Yes.
Translate that in English.
And bay is in or at.
So how then I able to differentiate the at earlier and the at this time?
This is English
The
at. All right.
The woman at, the feminine at.
Okay, Janet. Look. At is you.
Yeah, at. Yeah, at.
This is bay.
Okay.
And it means in. Okay.
Okay. In.
All right, just here. This will help you. There's a boat in Hong Kong Bay. So in Hong Kong Bay. Boat in bay. All right.
So when I said bait, it is in.
Yeah. All right.
Bait is, goodness gracious. That
Okay.
preposition.
Start reading at the top.
Noun, a word which describes an object or concept like dog, book, love. Noun. So book is the, what was that? I forgot already. Preposition, a word which describes a relationship, usually between two nouns, in, with, by, of, for, to, like, as, from, on, a. Conjunction, a connecting word, and, or, but. Prefix, something tack or on the tack on to the beginning of a word, like load. The prefix is re. So re plus load is reload. Definite article. Definite article, a word in a language which is the equivalent of the in English. Definite article. Definite, a word with the connected to it. The book, the bicycle. By the way, names of people and places are considered definite. So the
Janet.
sir, you want me to read only? Okay.
No, I'm
Sorry.
saying the Janet.
Oh, okay. Indefinite, a word without the connected to it, like a book, a bicycle, and yeah. Pronoun, a word used. My goodness, how can I remember that? And my mind is in Hebrew. My mind is in English now if I'm doing that.
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm not going to grade you on remembering this. Just read it for now.
Yeah, it's okay with me because I need to grow in English. But if the meaning of this English is towards the Hebrew, how can I learn that in exact English what I wanted to? What is my problem is the grammar.
Just be patient. You'll get it.
Pronoun, a word used in place of a noun. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, we, us, they, them, our, their, it, etc. Pronoun. Simple sentence. English requires a complete sentence to have a verb. Hebrew does not. See, that's my problem. If I'm doing that, which one is? I don't know the Hebrew grammar yet, or how to use the language. So how can I? It's struggling. English requires a complete sentence to have a verb. Hebrew does not. In fact, something called the verbless clause occurs thousands of times in the Hebrew Bible. That the is must be supplied in translation or the sentence is mistranslated. Look at the following examples. Where is the
Okay.
is there?
Well, here, you don't have to worry about any of that. All I want you to do is I want you to tell me what these letters are. That's all I want you to do right now.
Hey, me, lame, tao. Bait. Yod. Oh my goodness. There I am again. Cha. What? What's with my mouth? with my mouth. With my mouth. Wait, don't say it. I don't see it. Pay.
No, this is Tav.
Why? What the?
You will get it. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. All right. Look, you got these letters. Okay. Now, what sound do they make? Don't tell me the name of the letter. Tell me what sound they make. What sound does this one make?
Okay, that one is hey. Sound.
Yeah.
Eh.
Ha.
I know. I know. Hey. Oh, ha. Ha. Hey. He. Ho. Who. How about that?
Well, you're right. You can do that with the vowels. You're right. That is true. You can do that. But right for now, you're going to learn ha. Okay.
There's nothing there. That's why I don't know which one that. So I just name
Just
all.
assume that it's that. Okay. It's ha.
Yeah. Okay. So we are starting like a sound. Everything with that. A
All right.
sound.
So what is here with this letter?
Because it's mem. So it's
Mm.
ma.
Meh.
Ma, not me. Ma, it's an M and A. So
There's
ma.
not an A there. All right. So if I tell you this, Janet, ML K, what comes to your mind? Huh?
Milk.
Did you say milk?
Yes.
All right. Do you remember when we did the Hebrew word for king? Oh. Supposed to do the dots later. Remember that? Melech? Remember that word?
I said, how can I do that? There's nothing emphasizing that dot. There's no dot.
You don't have to look at the dots. If I see J N T and before it says I love, then what is this, Janet? I love. Can you guess what this is?
Yes, sir. That's Janet.
How do you know?
Because you were the one who said that, and you said I love, and you always say that to me. I love in the YouTube. I love Janet. I love Janet.
All right, good. So you know because you know the vocabulary, Janet. So eventually, you don't have to have it memorized yet. Eventually, you will know this vocabulary. So the first vocabulary word that we're doing right now is Melech. Okay. So Main, Lamed, Kaf, Melech. Okay. And that's an ugly Melech, but it's a. So you understand that? So eventually your brain is going to see MLK and you're going to like, oh, that's king. The way I remember it is when I see MLK, it makes me think of Martin Luther King. Do you know who Martin Luther King was? Janet?
Yeah, Martin Luther King.
Who was Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King. The one that Martin Luther King. Martin Luther is one of the Martin Luther is one of the he is a Christian, but in, like Martin Luther King. Is that a Bible translated Bible?
Okay, you're thinking of Martin Luther, but who's Martin Luther King?
I don't know.
Martin Luther King was a black civil rights activist and pastor who in America was killed. Okay.
Was killed.
Yeah. So Martin Luther King, MLK. All right. Martin Luther King. Just put that in your brain. MLK, Martin Luther King. Or if you want to use milk, you can use milk because the millennium is going to be a land of milk and honey. Okay. So milk, you can do milk. Whichever one.
It's everyone.
What?
You said
I can't hear
with
you.
everyone. You said milk is everyone.
Milk is everywhere.
I'm just saying, what did I heard from you? Milk is everyone. I was asking you what you mean by that.
I said milk is another one. Not milk is everyone. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to tell you is this ha right here. It's the word the. the
Hmm.
king. Okay. See if you can guess what this word is. Spell it out.
Uh,
Use your pencil.
duck. Because this one is bait.
Yes.
Silent B. Sorry, I also my B is opposite way also. Sorry. This is B B Y. So this is silent now because it's two. And the other
No,
one is silent.
don't think about that.
Okay.
I didn't,
Okay,
did
okay,
you
okay.
notice that I didn't include this one? I just told you, look at this and tell me what you think this is.
What is Y, yod, and
You got mad at this one earlier.
no, it's not that one. Wait. Bait.
No, there's some vowels missing. So you should assume,
Bayet.
yes, what's buy it mean, Janet?
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. I just said buy it.
What do you do when you see a
Or buy it.
house?
Buy it. So the king buy
The king,
buy
the king, remember what bay is in Hong Kong Bay? The king, we got to add a verb, is in the house.
is the
The-
house.
The
House.
king,
This one is you. How it become house?
because it's ba yeet. This is a yod with it. And so the word bayit means house. The king is in, it's probably the house. Okay.
Where is the house?
The house is right here. Bayit.
The buy it is the house. Oh, yeah, buy it.
Okay. And what is
Yeah.
Melech?
Melech is king.
Good. And Bayit is house, right? Okay, good. Okay. So look at the next one. What do you think this is?
That's milk. Milk. Sorry. King.
Yes, right. And you notice it doesn't have a ha with it. So that
Yeah,
means
so
this is a king.
king.
A king. Okay. And what is this? Do you know what this is? Huh? D R K.
King is dark.
No,
A king.
but you could think of it like that. You could think about a dark road, but this is Derek. Derek.
The king, Derek.
So Derek,
My goodness.
all right. So you could think about a car, like car. So the wreck, the wreck is on the road, or you could say direct.
I cannot top that. There.
Okay,
I'm not an English person, Charlene. That's why it's very hard for me to understand your example.
it's
Because
fine.
my
You're doing fine. Okay, so Derek is road. Okay, can you just remember that? Derek is road.
road.
All
Derek
right,
in English means road.
Derek. Well, it's not English, but okay. Yeah, you can say it that way. All right,
Why you
so
said road?
it's fine.
Why you said road?
Derek,
means
Derek means road or path.
I just said that Derek in English means road.
Yes. Okay, good.
But Italian is not.
All right. So let's review. What does Malik mean?
Malik means king. So there's an H the beginning, so it's translated with the. So the king.
Good. What does Bayit mean?
Bayit means house. So there is what's that? What's the in the house?
Yes, you got to add a verb. The
Is
king
in the house.
in the house. Good. All right.
King,
So now we got a king.
So we put that
Is
king. What did you do?
this word right here.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
all. And all means on.
all. This is Lamek. So all.
On, not all. I mean, yeah, you're right. In Hebrew, it's all. You're right. But in English, it's on. So you could say it's all on me. Maybe that will help. What is this?
It's
Hello,
what was dol?
Derek.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's difficult reading without the vowels, but it's going to get easier. These are just examples. A king is on a road or a path. Okay. Good. All right. So what is this? And what does Malik mean?
King, the king.
Okay, good. And what is this?
The king is on this one is the road.
Very good.
The
You
road.
read that sentence with no help. Very
This
good.
one, direct.
So the way that you would say this, you don't have to say it now, but this is how it would sound. Hamelek al ha derek. But okay. So what about this? What is this?
Melek al ha Derek.
We're down here now,
Hamelek.
Janet. What is this?
This one is no wait. No Noi? Noi.
Ani. What is ani?
Si Annie. My goodness, Annie. Annie is I.
Yes, good. I. Okay.
Annie.
Then
Annie.
we're gonna add a verb. I am
Ani, the king.
The king.
Ani, the king. I am the king.
Okay, so when it's whenever it's a person, we want to say who, or you could say
Yeah.
which, but we'll try who. Who is? So we're adding another is. Okay, and what is this?
What is this? This is what Hebrew?
Who?
Yes.
A share.
Sure.
Who?
Sure.
Which? That.
Yeah. Is share. Is share. Is share. What's that? Is.
What is this, Janet?
Wait, don't say it. In the road.
No. Read it.
Indirect. Indirect.
No, direct spells with a dollar. Is this a dollar here?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm guessing. Wait. Okay, we have already here. Okay, I already.
Yeah, but you need to be right here.
No. Wait. Buy it. Buy it is house.
Yes. I am the
Buy it.
king who is
The house.
in the house. Okay. Good job. The king is in the house. A king is on a road. The king is on the road. I am the king who is in the house. Okay. So you just completed the lesson 1.
Level 2. No, later tomorrow.
So what do you think, Janet? Land the plane for us, but tell us your thoughts.
So exhausted with this hero.
What?
I don't have reference here. I don't have the book to study with. That's why I am like a blind person trying to grasp something that I don't know what it is.
That's good because the people in the audience don't have that either. So that's right where they're supposed to be and right where you're supposed to be. See, what happens is if you have a book, you become stressed out and you try to figure out the whole book instead of just learning what you need to learn right now. You understand?
But the thing is, you make me pissing off.
Well, you got to learn to be graceful, even in studying Hebrew.
Yeah, because it keeps on repeating the form, but I couldn't remember all the form that I learned. So it's so.
That's why I had you pray. And if it doesn't come back to your mind after you pray, then don't worry about it. You just say, okay, I don't remember this now. Because like I tell you, there's statistical they've done studies to show. Look, I'll even show you so you know I'm not crazy.
And why do you think you are crazy?
Let's see if I can find an example of this. Hey, I want to get out of full screen. Exit full screen. Okay. All right. So look. Oh, that's a PowerPoint. That's why.
I keep on seeing that. You didn't see that?
Just calm down. Don't say calm down to your wife. Look,
just making a statement. I'm not contradicting anything. I'm just saying it. Oh,
no
that's
one's saying you're contradicting. Look. Do people, let's say, do people learn by what they miss on a test? Let's see.
how do student forgets? See. Oh. Do you think Google knows everything?
Yes. Here, so
You contradict God.
not everything in that sense.
Google
Studies
knows everything. That's
show.
tricky. Charlie, you should be aware with me.
Yeah, I'm tired. Getting it wrong. So people, they watch this. There's a lot of these, but you can see this. I mean, I learned this in psychology and sociology. Getting it wrong, surprising tips on how to learn. So let's blow it up so we can. There's an audio, but I don't want to listen to the audio. All right. So not making errors, right? Is about to say the student make errors, they will learn the errors and be prevented in learning the correct information. They found learning becomes better if conditions are arranged so that students make errors. People remember things better, longer, if they are given very challenging tests on the material, tests at which they're bound to fail. In a series of experiments, they show that if students make an unsuccessful attempt to retrieve information before receiving an answer, they remember the information better than in a control condition in which they simply study the information. Trying and failing to retrieve the answer is actually helpful to learning. It's an idea that has obvious applications for education, but could be useful for anyone who's trying to learn new material of any kind. So it gives examples of this.
The star. Hitting
Yeah,
the star.
yeah, I know. You're all focused on the stars. So when you're trying to remember and you're praying, and then you reply, this helps exercise your brain, basically. Okay. And then if you keep missing the same thing, it makes your brain focus on that. So if you keep missing in the same thing, don't worry about it. Just keep doing it and just focus on what you are getting right, not what you're missing. Okay. That's the difference with inductive studying. So here, one last thing.
Last thing. Every time you teach, you always said one last thing, but the one last thing is not never ending. One last thing again. One last thing again. One last thing.
Okay, all right. I'll really will make that a last thing. But all right, so don't feel bad about what you miss. And audience, don't feel bad about what you miss. You're learning biblical Hebrew with us, and that includes learning with Janet. So that's why I like studying with Janet and learning with Janet, because Janet's always honest about her frustration. Janet's always honest about not understanding something. She's not going to be prideful and say, oh, I understand, but not really understand. Okay, Janet, land the plane. But you get to say whatever you want to the audience as you're landing the plane.
You want me to have one more hour to say much longer than the study. Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. and watching the figure, the words form, I should say, not figure, the form, the Hebrew form that's so difficult this time. And I pray, and please pray for me that God will enhance my ability of remembering things, meaning understanding or wisdom to understand, those that I already learned. See, from the first day of my learning is I know the ABCs, and now, look, I forgot. Why? Right?
Because
So maybe,
part of it is because you just say food, the food makes you lazy. You just drink orange drink and you're not supposed to drink orange drink, and that affects your brain.
oh, pray for me because I have allergy for the orange juice, which I tried to drink because I don't want orange juice uh, to be, I love orange juice, but the thing is the orange juice don't love me because I become like have headache, or I have an allergy. I have allergy on
Hey,
orange.
hey Janet, tell them about what you said about the coffee in your brain and the difference between the orange juice in your brain.
Yeah, they said, uh, they said that the orange juice or the fruit orange is good for the body. But when I drink the juice, that orange juice makes my head painful. They said that about the coffee, they said that the coffee is not good for the body. But when I drink the coffee, my brain is become active and alive and remember things. Why is that? Which one is good? Which one is bad? Coffee or juice or fruits? I really don't know
Put
the
your
word
comments
now.
below. Okay, Janet, land the plane. We were just having fun. Let us see if
Hi,
anybody
everyone.
listens.
Everyone, God bless. Please pray for this ministry and keep this ministry in prayer. And also, please keep Charlie in your prayer because it's approaching August the 3rd is his operation. And please keep this ministry in prayer. And please share this video to others. And please subscribe if you don't have yet. And please keep praying for me, studying Hebrew that I will remember. See you guys. And follow my Facebook. Send me a star. Thank you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.